Hey there, amazing women entrepreneurs. Navigating the world of business and productivity can sometimes feel like walking through a maze. With so many paths and turns, it's easy to feel lost. But you're not alone. In today's video, I will tell you 5 productivity tips that just don't work for female entrepreneurs like us. Why? Simply put, they might not consider the unique challenges and experiences we, as women, face daily. Now, I'm not here to say these tips don't have value. They do for many. But it's essential to remember that there's no one-size-fits-all approach to productivity. Your journey is unique, and so are the tools and strategies that will work best for you. Together, we'll explore 5 commonly recommended productivity tips and discuss why they might not always be the golden ticket for us. Remember, understanding which strategies resonate with you is a sign of wisdom, not weakness. It's all about finding what genuinely works for you. Let's dive in, shall we? Networking. We've all heard of its magic, haven't we? It's that secret sauce that can open doors, create opportunities, and foster collaborations. But let's get real for a moment. As much as we'd love to be at every event, schmoozing and connecting, some traditional networking scenarios, like those late-night mixers, can be a bit of a pickle for many of us. First off, it's not just about the event itself. There's the prep, the travel, and for some of us, the added layer of arranging care for our kids or for babies or thinking about safety when traveling late. It can be a lot, right? And while the world often tells us that's where the magic happens, we might wonder if there's a way to sprinkle that magic into our lives without stretching ourselves too thin. Networking is evolving. With the digital age in full swing, there are now more diverse and inclusive ways to connect. Virtual meetups, daytime coffee chats, and online forums are just a few of the alternatives that recognize our unique challenges and still let us shine. If those late-night events aren't your cup of tea, don't fret. Your network can grow in many ways, tailored just for you. It's all about finding the right fit and embracing it wholeheartedly. And always remember, your worth isn't determined by the number of events you attend, but by the genuine connections you make. The miracle morning routine. How many times have we come across articles or videos praising the wonders of a morning routine? You know, those routines where you rise with the sun, meditate, journal, exercise, and seemingly conquer half the world before most people hit the snooze button. Sounds dreamy, right? But here's the thing, while this routine might be a game changer for some, it's okay if it doesn't quite fit into the puzzle of your life. Many of us juggle multiple hats. Maybe you were up several times last night with a little one, or perhaps you're caring for family members, or maybe you're just a natural night owl. Whatever it is, our mornings can sometimes feel less like a serene sanctuary and more like a bustling train station. But here's a little secret, success isn't defined by how early you rise, but by how purposefully you live. It's about creating a routine that aligns with your life, values, and energy rhythms. Maybe your morning routine is a quiet evening ritual or a mid-afternoon moment of zen. And guess what? That's perfectly okay. Keep emotions out of the workplace. In our quest for professional success, we've all encountered that age-old advice, keep emotions out of the workplace. On the surface, it seems like sound advice. After all, business is about facts, figures, and logic, right? But let's pause and reflect for a moment. As women, our emotional intelligence is a strength, not a setback. It allows us to understand, connect, and empathize, attributes that can be immensely powerful in any business setting. It's crucial to differentiate between being emotional and having emotional intelligence. The latter is about recognizing and understanding emotions, both our own and others, and using this awareness to guide our actions and decisions. And guess what? This can be a superpower in the workplace. However, there's a delicate dance we often find ourselves in. While we should never feel the need to suppress our genuine selves, it's also essential to ensure our emotions don't cloud our judgment. Striking this balance isn't always easy, but it's possible. And it starts with recognizing and valuing our emotional strengths. Negotiate like a man. Negotiation is an art, a dance of words and wills. Throughout our careers, we're often told to negotiate like a man. The intention behind this advice might be to encourage assertiveness and confidence. But here's a little food for thought, shouldn't our negotiation style be as unique as we are? The reality is that women can sometimes find themselves in a catch-22. If we're too assertive, we might be labeled as aggressive or pushy. On the other hand, if we're perceived as too accommodating, we risk being seen as weak or easily swayed. Sounds tricky, right? But don't be disheartened. The key lies not in mimicking another's style, but in honing our own. Our experiences, empathy, and intuition can be powerful tools at the negotiation table. They allow us to read situations, build genuine rapport, and find common ground. The goal: to negotiate in a way that feels authentic to who we are and what we stand for. Dress for success. Dress for the job you want, not the job you have. We've all heard it, haven't we? The idea that our attire can elevate our confidence, make powerful first impressions, and even pave the way for success, but for women in the professional realm, there's often more to the story. While our male counterparts might face fewer critiques on their sartorial choices, we often find ourselves walking a tightrope, balancing between being too much or not enough. Have you ever felt that? The subtle, or sometimes not so subtle, scrutiny. Maybe your skirt was deemed too short, or your heels too high, or perhaps your outfit wasn't professional enough. This added layer of judgment can sometimes feel like an unfair burden, making our wardrobe choices more about appeasing others than expressing ourselves. But here's a pearl of wisdom: your value is not dependent on the style of your blazer or the height of your heels. It's defined by your skills, your passion, and the unique value you bring to the table. Of course, dressing appropriately for your profession is essential. But it's equally crucial to find a style that makes you feel confident and authentic. So to all the fabulous women watching, let's embrace our individuality, celebrate our style, and remember that our attire is just one facet of the incredible professionals we are. While traditional advice can offer valuable insights, it's essential to remember that the best guide is often our intuition and personal experiences. The world is evolving, and so are the roles and expectations for women in business. Instead of fitting ourselves into predefined molds, let's celebrate our uniqueness and adapt strategies that resonate with our individual journeys. After all, our strength lies not in imitation, but in embracing our authentic selves. Your voice, your experiences, and your insights matter. Now, more than ever, it's crucial for us to come together, share our stories, and learn from one another. So, I have a small request for you. Dive into the comments below and let us know which productivity tips resonate with you. Have you faced challenges with traditional advice? How did you adapt and overcome? Thanks for watching. For more helpful videos like this, subscribe to the channel.